Hello everyone, and to all Filipinos, mabuhay. This is Reyna Solbachang and welcome to my channel.
Oh, what she forgot to tell that you have to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Now let's get back to the video.
Well, for today's video, I would like to share about China's travel restriction and travel advisory. I know there are so many people who are very curious and excited about when will China fully reopen its borders to the world. This information will help you to start planning about when you're gonna go back to China, process those documents, and even start heading to the Chinese embassy for your visa application. Without much further ado, let's get started. Although there has been no official statements when will China open its borders, but many sources predict that they will open their borders next year's second quarter. Why do they say this? Well, let me tell you some significant signals. Number one signal. Right now, domestic anti-epidemic measures are being adjusted and optimized. What do I mean by this? Well, for most cities at the moment, health code and negative nucleic acid tests, or NAT, are not anymore required for domestic travel since December 7, 2022. This is such a great news for us who has been in China, and we've been waiting for this opportunity for such a long time to explore this vast country. For the past previous months, it was a trouble traveling because you need to show PCR tests and NAT negative results everywhere you go, from shops, malls, bus stations, and subways. It was a headache, actually. Plus, if the city you visited will be locked down, you will be stranded and you can't go back in your home residence in time. Second signal, the length of entry quarantine has been shortening from 14-day central quarantine to 7 days, and now, guess what? Only 5 days. Third signal, entry requirements have been simplified now. The requirement for PU letter for work visas is no longer enforced. Well, the student visas and also family visas can now be processed again in your respective consulates and embassies. My husband and son were able to come to China last August because of this change of policy. The tourist visa is something that we should wait for. Number 4, the pre-flight requirement of 7-day self-administered health monitoring and multiple PCR tests have been adjusted to just one negative PCR test result 48 hours before boarding. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's amazing.
As for our experience, my husband and son had to have pre-departure quarantine for 3 days, plus 3 negative PCR test results. This process was quite expensive. And this change actually could save you a lot of money and, of course, less stress and less hassle. Now let's go to number 5 signal. Flight options have also been canceled from not allowing transfers to multiple stops permitted. Well, the circuit breaker mechanism has also been canceled. This is not allowing flights with many COVID cases. This is a dramatic change for the aviation industry. Before, they only allow direct flights to China, and this should be chartered, and these flights are very pricey. In my own experience, the school paid for me 15,000 yen or 120,000 pesos. Such a big money. And now we are down to number 6. The government is developing and optimizing its medical preparations, like expanding stocks for COVID medicine. Number 2, optimizing their medical procedures. And lastly, well, improving the rates of vaccination for elderly and children. The zero COVID policy may be criticized by many because of the interruption to our daily lives. Well, they could say that because they've never been here. I witnessed the commitment of the Chinese government in curbing the cases and deaths in their country. Basically, they gave us free nucleic acid tests, which is quite pricey in our country, and free medical supplies, and so much more. So I appreciated how they work hard to protect their people. These changes are actually great news for us who wish to travel domestically and internationally. Those who want to work in China, and even those who want to do business in this great land of opportunity and the great factory of the world. And now we are done with this video, China's travel restriction updates and travel advisory. If this video helped you, please like, share, and maybe consider subscribing. If you have anything you would like to know more about, like living in China, working in China, or anything China related, please write your comments and I will be very happy to make those contents for you. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you and see you in my next video. 再见!